Grella likes to say, Inter just that old ball. They are the old ball. That you just got to give them credit.
They're the oldest team in Serie A, you know.
They're a fantastic team. Like how we talk about how they set up, comfortable. We don't have to have possession. We could be comfortable. We will defend well. When we win the ball, we go. We're very comfortable without the ball. They're brave when they need to be. Martínez, when the ball goes up to him, he holds it up. There's nothing better than having a striker, especially if you play in midfield or you've got wing-backs, that you know once that ball goes to him, it's going to stick. And you can make those third-man run, those late mans, and you've got Çalhanoğlu making those passes. The way that they play, the tactical elements of Inter Milan is fantastic.
But they're not perfect, and they've been far from the best, haven't they? Scudetto winning side, and maybe even the side that we saw make it all the way to the Champions League final. What worries you about Inter moving forward, Grell?
Yeah, Poppy, you don't have to be perfect when you defend really well. And I thought that they did that well tonight, 5-3. What worries me is that when they go on some of these counters to go against the other team, which is their knockout punch, which is going to make them stay alive because no team can defend for 180 minutes, that they don't put some of those chances away. Today they had to rely on 2 set pieces in a tight moment. They go 3 minutes apart to get the 2 set pieces to put them back into the game. And then just, some of the, when Bastoni comes off and Barella's not available and Çalhanoğlu's not there, and, I think they will be available moving forward, but when they're not there, the team lessens by a substantial amount. And also, what I've been saying from the beginning of the season, they looked really tired at the end of this game. At the end of most of the games they play, they look really tired. They were winning 2-0 against Parma, and they concede 2 goals in that one. At the end of this one, they looked really tired. Harry Kane gets a bunch of space in the box because they're just kind of slow to get out and slow to react. So that's my worry for them, is tired legs, heavy legs, and their attacking ability to put chances away.
I think nobody's happier than the Inter fans, maybe other than Napoli fans as well, with the title race 100%. Coming so close, that they're still in this competition and it's going to be a bit of a distraction. Let's see what our YouTubers are saying. The Inter Milan team is a very mature team with good experience. I think they can pull the surprise all the way. You can't write them off.
You can't write them off. I think, like you said, Poppy, out of the 4 teams there, 3 teams are still in the hunt for the treble. The treble. So I think that for me will be something that plays a part. They've still got to play Milan again in the Coppa Italia.
It's next week.
They're still chasing for the Serie A title. So all of that, it's not you can go into games relaxed. Every game they're playing literally feels like a cup final because there's still so much at stake. So whether the emotional side of it will play a part on the players, which is yet to be determined, but that does affect because players do take a lot of pressure. And when you know you're in this situation, big clubs, you have to win games and you're in the hunt for the treble still, there's a lot of emotional side of it you take onto the football side of things. So I think that could be maybe something that plays a little part, but their experience, their mature side, we'll see.
You mentioned the fatigue. Barcelona are also a team that towards the end of games look fatigued because since the return of the international break, they had that game, that Osasuna game, thrown into the mix on the Thursday, or was it a Friday, whatever. It was soon thereafter, the international break, and they've been playing every 3 days, at most every 4 days, right? It's been one after the other. And yesterday, you looked at a team like Barcelona, the press wasn't cohesive. One guy was going and someone would stay. So that is definitely going to play a factor into all of this. And finally, what you mentioned about taking your chances. Inter today, there were times when the game was 0-0. Bayern was pinning them in, and then on the counter, that one punch to put teams away. In the quarterfinals of a Champions League, it might pass. I didn't take that opportunity. Okay, quarterfinals, I'll get another one. You can't make a mistake in the semifinals of the Champions League. That one chance that you're going to get against Barcelona on the counter, put it away.
That's what I'm saying. We can all agree, quickly, we can all agree that Barcelona's going to have more chances than Inter. I think we can say that. Over 180 minutes, Barcelona has a more attacking side. They have more attacking pieces. They're going to get more chances than Inter. So Inter have to be very efficient when they get those counterattacks.
Clinical.
It's going to be a great matchup, isn't it? Things got a little temperful, didn't they, though, for Bayern Munich? Here is Stanišić pushing over a ball boy in a bit of a hurry to get the ball. What did you think of this, Nigel?
Ask Grella. What did you think of this, Grella? Huh? The art of time wasting, right, Grella?
I think he rolls it away, but you can't push him, right? I mean, you can't push him.
Oh, yeah, because you wouldn't push him, right?
I don't think I would.
In a game of that magnitude, because you wouldn't.
It's hard to control yourself in that situation. Just seeing him do that actually made me mad. But
I've seen it happen quite a few times when you're playing away from home, and then the home ball boy gets the ball and just rolls it away.
Yeah.
And you do look at him like,
Especially if they're an Italian ball boy, wasting a bit more time.
I mean,
Well done.
100% the ball boy.
Well done.
The ball boy will do what any of the ball
did the
boys
right
at home
thing,
will do, the
right?
right thing, which is he wants Inter to go through.
listen, I'm the ball boy there. I fall down. I make believe I hit my head. Go get an X-ray the next day. Go get a buddy of mine to write me a note, and before you know it, I have half a Stanisić's net worth.
This is football. I don't like the people that say dark arts. We don't like dark arts is part of football. You can't take it away. And the ball boy's gonna do your thing. Just like the ball boy wins you games, corner taking quickly. The ball boy that gave Trent Alexander the ball, he wins. He won you the game, right? I want the ball boys doing the same exact thing. Take a dive, take a hit, make it, embellish it.
Is that what they do at Naples
Masterful.
FC?
Masterful. That's what I want that all the time.
Tonight, actually, it's the Open Cup, right?
Yeah, let's teach our ball boys a couple of things about the game.
It always reminds me of Jose Mourinho. I feel like he has a ball boy school of time wasting.
Was it one time? Was it the ball boy gave the ball quick back to the team
and they scored? Yeah.
And then you got another
He took him to breakfast. He brought him to first team training. Gave him a pat on the back.
And then you have the famous one of Eden Hazard and his situation with a boy when he actually kicked the ball boy. So there's been some interesting moments, but it's part of football. I don't think there needs to be much in it. But credit to the Inter Milan players, because we didn't see the rest of the clip when they all got up and were there to defend the ball boy, which is what you're going to do as the home team. And that's one of your young academy players, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Especially when you're winning, you go out and waste more time.
Would you have got involved if that was your ball boy?
Depends if I was winning the game or losing the game. If I was winning like them, I'd make a big fuss about it. I'd go there and slow the game down, take the sting out of it. Because Bayern Munich were pushing, so
They were.
the Italian teams, again, they're the masters at understanding that moment in the game and when to slow and when to go fast and when to do different things. So, but yeah, I guess funny moment just goes to show you that the energy in the building was incredible.
How do you reflect on Inter tonight, Grella? Because it feels a massive positive, doesn't it? The fact that they have got through and it finished a draw. But there was moments in the match where you thought, is Inter going to rue all these missed chances?
Yeah, but again, it's like it's not an Inter side for me the entire season, and I've backed them from day one. I've said they are the best Italian team, and clearly they are in the Champions League.
Well, you didn't actually say Bayern Munich's going to advance.
I said I could see them having difficulty. I said I could see them having difficulty against Bayern Munich, which I think that was pretty difficult towards the end of the game. So roll it. I want to hear.
That's not what you said. No. I'm gonna say it because you know why?
The people at home don't understand. I'm in a group chat with everyone in the building.
It's not the group chat.
And you said this. You said that.
It's not the group chat.
Show me.
I will show you
what I said.
Ladies and gentlemen, Grella and I had no faith in Inter Milan to get through this tie, and because Inter didn't, we owe a certain individual back in the control room that we have to buy him a bottle of wine. You and I said that we're not going to get through. You said Inter's trip comes to an end. I'm going to own up, and I said it. I didn't see it. Bravo to Inter, they got the job done. But you said it alongside with me. You didn't see Inter getting through this round.
But to answer your question, no, I don't see an Inter side that have dominated any one particular competition or any one particular game. I see an Inter side that get the job done. They do what they need to do to get the job done. It's not inspirational. It's not incredible. It's not the Inter of last year that played more fluid football, were more dangerous on the counterattack, put games away, looked to me more dynamic. It's an Inter side that maybe has a little bit more experience, a little bit more maturity, and they get the job done.
There's some positives to take from that, though, isn't there?
There is. I mean, they're in the semifinal.
And there's adaptability, right? Because you don't need to steamroll everybody. And we're in that part of the season where teams are going to get tired, where it's going to be difficult to break you down. Inter are a stubborn team. They're okay resisting. They're okay, come at me, Bayern. Ultimately, where they were suffering, I don't know if they were suffering. They look comfortable in those moments.
100%.
Especially once you make it a dense block. Or you get to the portion of the field where they get a lot of numbers behind the ball. I don't know if they're suffering. They might not be very happy that the situation is Bayern pinning them back, but they understand what it takes to get the job done. And you look at the teams that have been faltering. We thought PSG was much better than what they played yesterday. And yesterday they showed that they weren't infallible. Same thing with Barcelona. We thought Barcelona was infallible, that they were going to steamroll Dortmund. And they didn't steamroll Dortmund. They had a lot of trouble. So who's to say, an imperfect Inter can't take it to a team that it looks very scary